Hey everybody, this is Dan from Valar Morghulis. All men must die. Today we'll be doing another war recap. This is War 125 against Emperor Courage, a Go Wipe clan. I thought we did really well. This was another mismatch that we have. Predator was a Town Hall 10, and he has Inferno Towers. Dax Rams, Town Hall 10, Inferno Towers. Balthazar, Heavy Town Hall 9. That's it. T-Bone, he went to 10, but he doesn't have anything built, like Inferno Tower wise, or any really new defenses. And Jeffrey BT, same thing, man. No Infernos. Meanwhile, we get maxed against 6 Town Hall 10s, and then of course we are warring with dead weight at our bottom just to balance out the, like Grey Worm. So really our 30-man wars here are not really 30-man. But we still came out on top, did well, and let's see. I like this tag. Jeffrey BT. We originally tried to 3-star this base using our Town Hall 9 since we're getting these mismatches, and that'll be kind of like the theme for today's video is how to hit a Town Hall 10 when you're not a full up Town Hall 10. Now Jeffrey, he is a full up Town Hall 10. He just doesn't have the Infernos, but he has the offense. He's going to Quake, and then he'll hit these things with lightnings. He's trying to get the Queen down because she paces on top of that Inferno Tower. Unfortunately, it was like, a second too late. You got to kind of lead the target. But some defenses there died that were really important. The Inferno Tower, yeah, level 2 Inferno Tower out of the picture, yep. And that air defense. And even though these air defenses are nasty, you're still dealing with a Town Hall 10. I mean, they're going to have the traps in this base. They're going to have the Inferno Towers. So every Town Hall 10 should be taken with like a level of respect. So he's going to give it the Go Loon. Lots of percentage points here on the outside. So 2-star can definitely happen on his base. 3-star, it's going to take some thought. He's going to just push in. He's working them down. Wizards creating this funnel. He's bringing in the wall breakers. The wall breakers move over, pop and open more compartments for us. And the golems are crumbling, but the Barbarian King's full. And the Archer Queen's full. So they're going to get a lot for their worth here because they're just... the defenses here are pretty low end, so they're going to be crushing this base. As soon as that last air defense was down on the south end, we're bringing the Loon portion of this attack in. Now with level 3 haste, he brought 4 of them. These loons are going to move so fast through this base, like almost teleport from one defense to the next, and oh my god, it's not even maxed out, guys. Level 4 haste is like ridiculous. They like just instantly move, instantly. I guess that would be called teleportation, whatever. So quad Tesla core, not even good looking Teslas, but it's enough to wreck his loons with that level 3 Inferno Tower. And all the Infernos, all the balloons are down, except for one. And it's being a little bro there, that Lava Hound. He's tanking for us, and we're gonna do okay. Because even though we're taking red air mines, and then balloons. Look at all this stuff here on the backside. All sorts of bad stuff. Now there's enough minions on the board to get the job down. And look at that. Boom. I think the Lava Hound breaks. There you go. Lava Hound breaks, tripping off even more air mines. So even the guy's not like a properly maxed Town Hall 10. I mean, this wouldn't work against the Town Hall 10 that was totally maxed, but this was a good hit. And these are the kind of matchups we're getting where like they're like underdeveloped Town Hall 10s, but they're still got like nasty elements you need to look out for. Jeffrey BT bringing the solution. 3 stars. Good job, man. I like it. And that brings us to our next war right here. Against the Serbian boys, we scored 79 points in a 30-on-30. We only had 1 man on dead weight at the bottom, and this is pretty typical, all of our 30-on-30s are scoring like 79, 81, 82. But the Serbian boys, well, they scored 78 on us, and we almost lost. Now, we expected a Go Wipe clan, and they had a lot of Go Wipe attacks, but they also had a lot of Goho and a lot of Laloon. And actually, they started putting 3 stars in our top end. Another thing I didn't like is like Predator was a Town Hall 10 and with Infernos, Dax, Town Hall 10 with Infernos. And then like here we go, 9, T-Bone, he's pretty much a 9, man. He has like the Town Hall 10, like the buildings built, but like nothing else is really developed. Like he just went there like last week. Jeffrey BT, 9.5. And then on the other side, dude, I mean, 5 really decent looking Town Hall 10s that were like unthreeable, unhurtable. I mean, Predator, I mean, he did a pretty good job of wrecking these bases. But we didn't even have the attacks to really hit all of them properly, like 2 and 3, just leaving stars off the board. We'll move here. This is John chapter 17 of Town Hall 9, stepping it up. Just a Town Hall 9, not 9.5, stepping up for that 2-star game. There are no lightning quakes happening on these Inferno Towers. He's going to take them. He's going to take a level 3 Inferno Tower to the face. Now, what's nice about this base, which is funny, I guess Imp Error is their clan leader, so he's like going after the boss. He's getting the lure, and he strategically knocked out these archer towers here on the top. That way his minions can get that percentage points along that top side. He's bringing over a lava hound, which is like the worst thing that he could possibly encounter out of this clan castle, because he has such a small kill squad with this kind of attack that when the pups pop out and they start attacking, they're going to just wreck his queen, wreck the wizards. It's going to be bad news. But he's sprinkling barbarians to help him out. He was expecting a dragon. There was lots of dragons. And then suddenly it's just lava hound. Oh, no. So this thing pops. He works it down. They work down the archer queen, but she managed to stay alive. He's dropping that golem. That's smart. That way it can provide some nice buffer. So we're going to proceed in with 3 golems, the Barbarian King, and 7 of those giants. And with this quake that's about to happen here in just a second, there you go, we're able to just rage in and dump out the important defenses here on the left. And he's going to be able to get it down. He gets down the queen, gets down all that, and our queen is going to hang back and snipe that town hall because he's going to kind of ride that wall using it like a natural funnel. Luckily for him, nothing pulled. His archer queen didn't decide to like randomly go northbound. Now the hogging portion happens. Unfortunately, he bumped into a giant bomb on the way in, and it's not good. But I think he was just trying to get down the archer tower here, because if the archer tower goes down, there's nothing there that can attack here. So you sprinkle in some minions, well, you get the job done. So the archer queen, she's doing her job, uncontested on that town hall. Our friendly wizards are down there on the south, cleaning up for us where we could have put down a minion for percentage. So we got the 2 stars. It's in the bag, guys. Town Hall 9 beating up Town Hall 10s. Like it. Now, still poison the bag, and he didn't swag it. I think this attack could be greatly improved. Remember, got swag, folks. 65% 2 stars. John chapter 17. Caleb, good job. I'm going to go down through the 3 stars, man, because you guys deserve it. 79, 78, man, if you're putting up the 3s, you're awesome. Here's Cole, 6 stars, crushing their town hall, their top end town hall 9s. Man, look at this. Go over here. Let's see. Cole Kane, he attacked 3 stars. First attack, did 1 cleanup attack, crushed it again. That's it, man. He just like said, hey, don't worry about these high end top town hall 9s. I got you covered, man. Cole, man, bringing the pain. Immortal Mal, 3 stars, man. That's a really good attack. John, again, putting it up, man. 3 stars on the number 10. And I'm going to feature this one here. Knife Ninjasti. Knife attacking El Major. Nobody wanted to claim this base. It's rather high end. It's not like completely max. Some of the archer towers in the expos could use some improvement, but you know, maybe the air sweepers. But he's coming in through the top on this massive funnel, and on these like circular shaped bases, it's easy, really easy to screw up your funnel, because once you start pushing in on one side, you collapse that side, that compartment, and then everybody's like, well, I'll just go over to this other side, and all your units go off track. So he brought all these wizards. He's collapsing these compartments. He's going to use that dark elixir storage as an anchor, and he's bringing it in. And there's no need for rage here. There's nothing really left much of this kill squad. He's got a couple wizzies down, but his golem's pretty much dead. He's got a perfectly placed jump spell, bringing it in, and that jump spell is going to allow him to get to that queen. So he rages that Barbarian King. MVP, dude. He's going to get in there. He's going to get the Arch Queen. He's going to get that Barbarian King. And he's bringing in his hogs now. Now he's already traversed across one set of double giant bombs. And he's sprinkling his hogs on the right. Surgical entry. That way we can get down those just 2 defenses. That's all we needed. little sacrificial hogs. That way we trip them and make sure they ain't a problem for us. But he pops them, and some of his hogs in the core take a hit. So he throws down his heal spell here, gets it down, and he's just going to sprinkle on his hogs here on the back. I like the word sprinkle because it's on donuts. Everybody loves donuts. Some people like saying surgery. I don't like surgery. It usually means pain meds. Sprinkles, guys. Sprinkling. He's sprinkling them on in. That's it, dude. This base is dead, man. We got Wizzies on cleanup. I think almost all of his hogs lived. Shh. This base is wrecked, man. Knife putting it up. 3 stars. Good job, dude. Put down 4. Boom. Good job, dude. Let's see. I had a 6-star war, but that's not the one I want to show. I want to show us one here from David. David, our 21, coming up to 14, bringing it. I think he had a 6-star war too. Yeah, he did. I really like this attack. Comes in here from the top, leading with a giant. That way we got some absorption. Puts down some hogs. I think that was 4 and 4 just to be sure. And we weren't sure about the Teslas. And the hogs go in, and they can get down that mortar, and that's it, man. That's the DGB sets on the base. So now this base is out of bombs, and all it has left is springs. Now, I wouldn't think about hogging this base because I really don't like spring traps. But David, he's all about it, dude. He's just like, psh, I gotcha. So he's bringing it out. I'll give you the 4 just to kind of bring it out. He brings it out, throws down the poison. That way he gets that reduced attack speed while he's fighting the dragon, and that's gonna be enough. I think it costs him like more troops than I prefer, but David, and he's gonna bring it. Base has a huge design flaw, which is like the Archer Queen being way too exposed. So Barbarian King's gonna come say hello to her. He just does a nice 2-finger drop. He doesn't care. These guys are gonna stay nice and focused as they proceed into the base. I believe everybody stays centralized. I don't know if any of them cut off there to the south. Yeah, some of them do. Thanks to that Tesla pop. But it doesn't matter, man. They stay mostly on course and on track and right through the heels. He's able to get through this base without. I don't think he lost much at all. I think the hogs under the south side become a little bit stressed, but yeah, he lost 1, 2, whatever. But he still had hogs in the bag just in case he encountered something bad, like springs all over the place. It's just going to happen. So just to keep control of his hogs in that situation, make sure he doesn't lose momentum anywhere, save some in the bag. They come up, they say hello to the king, and we got a 3-star war, man, because our 6-star war for David. Yep, cleanup troops on the board. 3 stars, man. Good job, David, and welcome to the team. I don't think I've had you on the video yet. I am going to feature myself. I don't usually normally like doing that, but I'm going to talk a little bit about this attack. This is called the Cold Blood Laloon, or Go Laloon, whatever you want to call it. In my opinion, this is like the 2-star destroyer, man. Any kind of base that has centralized town halls, and they got like this pattern base, like, oh yeah, so symmetry. Woo! Symmetry. Well, the base is predictable enough that I can Laloon it. First attack. These were actually cleanup attacks, but I think it was hogged originally. Look, it doesn't matter, man. This attack is so reliable. It's hilarious. I use a rage, I use a poison, and I get it done. All I need is the queen, the CC, and 1 air defense. I don't need anything else on this base in order to wreck it. I'm bringing 15 loons and 4 lava hounds. It's super high tanking, and there's 2 rage and 2 haste. Now the haste is just a close distance on a lot of like know-nothing defenses, so like cannons, mortars, stuff like that, just to like get the loons progressed over the high threat areas, which would be like getting them to my actual air defenses, getting them across Teslas and wizard towers to me that are not tanked are like scary as hell. So I rage them and make sure my loons come in mass across them. And I got three hounds on the right. Pick up 2 black bombs. It's crazy. I thought I was going to overdo it, so I was sitting there holding the rage, and I threw it down here at the last second just because I didn't think the air sweeper was going to create a problem for me, but I was like, whatever, let's hurry it in. And the freaking lava hound gets away with a sliver of health. Could have had more pups on the board, but it doesn't matter, man. For some reason, my Archer Queen's still alive, and it doesn't even matter if she lives or not. this attack is definitely the 2-star destroyer. Like nothing can screw over this attack. There's no special accidents that can happen. You know, there's no springs, there's no giant bombs, there's no surprise. I feel really comfortable with this kind of attack, and I'm telling you, if you're not a fan of La Lunan, if you have any time, the cold blood is like if you can get to a queen within like one wall, and if you got a deeper queen like 2 wall segments or the kind you need to bring a jump for, I just use 2 golems, and I have never failed this particular attack, the cold blood. I have screwed up a couple times on the shattered approach, but man, if you ever want to try out La Lunan, that's the way to go. Just using that kind of mindset. All I did was to collapse the top and left or right. I didn't do anything special, and it probably took me about 15 minutes to plan for. Alright. We will go to the next person. Knife, again, 6-star war. Oh, just bring it in. Neff, 6 stars. Actually, I think he 3-starred this base, and we had a goof on the other one. But Memory, putting it up, 3 stars. Good job, dude. Oberon, putting it up, 3 stars. L, 3 stars. Yep. Banana, 6 stars right there, back to back. Bo, yep. David, there's his other one. And then there's Jaqueen. Penny coming down for us. We kept missing this base, so she dropped down and just knocked it out for us, so that way we could secure the star. And then I'm gonna skip 27 for just for a second because we're gonna watch that. Jaqueen putting up 6-star war. Call him the 6-star Hagar. And then George's Lorien bases and Reek again for the 6-star. Here's the other one from George, 1828. His one account. Now this here is kind of like an anti 3-star Town Hall 8. It's kind of nasty for hogs, and it's kind of nasty for loons, or not loons, but dragons. I think it could be taken with a dragon quake if I had to eyeball it just for like 2 seconds. But he brings the Valk. I'm gonna say, guys, Valkyrie. I know you guys love it. I guess they're pronounced Valkyrie. Anyway, comes in. If you got Town Hall 8, if you're bringing Valks, if you're bringing Quake, I like it. The YouTube likes it. I like it, man. It's enjoyable. Throw down 35 hogs. It's cool. It works. But, dude, look, Redhead's going down. Coming out of the CC. Don't worry. We'll get the level 4 Valks in there. Now, I thought this was kind of like an interesting play. Now, this isn't a Gova low where there's going to be loons, but dragons and Valks, they don't really work well. Like, once that dragon fire starts hitting them, they just get toasted, and there's nothing more than a heal left on the board, and that's just for hogs. But he gets what he needs to out of this base. He cleans out a double giant bomb set. I think this was a cleanup attack, so I think he knew what the bombs were. I'd have to go back and look at that. But he gets what he needed to. He cleans out at least his double giant bomb sets that he wants to, and he's surgically applying his hogs. That way, they all get their archer tower down. They meet up here in the end, go back to full health. That way, they could finish up the last in this base. And with the wizards on the board for cleanup, that's it, man. This base is gonna be wrecked. Unfortunately, the wizards. Actually, yeah, that's right. Now I remember this. The wizards get fried. The hogs have to clean up the entire map in the next minute and 30 seconds, and all he has is 2 wall breakers. So he nukes that wall on the right. Let me zoom in. There we go. That way his hogs don't have to do any heavy workout right there. Anyway, he brings his hogs around. I'm not gonna finish the video because it's another minute. Anyway, man, good job. 3 stars. And with your mini, that's pretty much a 6-star war. Good job, dude. Real good fight from the Serbian boys. If they're watching this video, Serbs, man, check them out. I guess they had like an 80% win rate. Still came out on top, just a little bit, but good job. All right, guys. Dan, take care.